Alright, welcome back to Thronebreaker, continuing our saga, which I hopefully not coming to an end just yet. So, let's go. Milady, the villagers fear attack of Nilfgaardian marauders. They ask if you can order a soldier to remain to offer protection. We're gonna leave for soldiers because we need morale. Okay, now we need neutral morale. See some wood here. See some supplies over here.
Neve stood surrounded by advisors, discussing, when all at once they heard a mighty thud.
Bloody hell!
They looked to see a cavalryman who'd clearly fallen from his saddle. The men who'd witnessed the blunder began to jest, only to choke on their laughter, as the wretch, having risen to his hands and knees, began to shake and vomit blood.
Okay. Jesus.
The medic's diagnosis: poison. In spite of his best efforts, the cavalryman breathed his last that very night. Soon, several other riders developed the same symptoms, and at the last shared their comrade's fate. All were buried at the roadside, beneath an old willow.
This looks to be no coincidence,
Reynard said, gravely.
Our stores of water. Someone's poisoned them. We must find the fiend. In the interim, your Majesty must quench her thirst with wine.
You're gonna be drunk. Okay, somebody is poisoning our troops.
Milady, a strange boat floated past. Thought it imperial, but it flew not black sails, but red uns. Deep red. Like
Deep
blood.
red sails. Where's deep red sails in the Witcher universe?
Where's Yanko? 'Twere dawn I sent him into the fields, but he's not returned. Milady, a strange
Yep,
boat
heard that
floated
about the
past.
boat. Heard about the
Thought it
boat.
imperial, but it flew not black sails.
Yes, who are you? The owner of the mint has said the collection of his gold was trying task. What? What offers it to you for the army? No, we need to share the goals with the soldiers. We need to be happy soldiers. Happy soldiers wins battle.
Horns sounded. Meve recognized them at once as those of the Lyrian vanguard. She drew her sword and prepared to face the invader. Yet coming down upon her force were not Nilfgaardians, but bearded warriors clad in leather, horned helmets on their heads. This was not so. The Queen could not believe her eyes.
Skelligan raiders. This far inland.
But this was no time to be bewildered. Meve spurred her horse. It neighed and reared, and then the twain leapt into the fray.
Okay. Got ambushed. By Skelliger. Holy Jesus. Skelliger fight differently than other folk of the north. With a song on their lips, they throw themselves at enemy sword and axe. With an eager smile, they welcome barrage of arrows, shrugging off all wounds. It is so small feat to best the islander in battle, and yet it's no small feat, sorry, and yet it is possible, as Meve was about to prove. Optional eliminate Lippy Goodmund, okay. Start battle. Goodmund. Continue. We got elephant soup on you. I don't think I need you. Okay, I don't think I need you. What are you doing? I don't think I need you. Okay. Yeah. So, after one
Reynard,
turn...
what the devil? Sea raiders here!
After one turn, on turn stand forces the highest unit to damage Lippy by its power, then Lippy damage the unit by his power. What? Oh, well.
Ariel's
Screw
been
you.
chosen. The gods speak to him.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf I am.
How the hell am I gonna with it?
The gods are with us.
Ungreat Marauder. Hopefully that will help. Probably not. That's... How the hell?
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
We'll ransack your temples! Wipe ourselves on your vestments!
Yeah. Let's figure it out. I hope I don't need to kill those. Okay, about that.
Oh,
Absolutely
Lyrian
nothing.
lummoxes.
Oh, that was useless. Oh, the highest one in the battle. So not my highest one. Just highest one in total. That is a good information now.
Arbalist at your command.
Ah!
Okay. Stop firing at my stuff. Oh. Okay, let's pull you back. And turn. Okay, now that I have the better way figure out that he's
Sailed into troubled
attacking the
waters,
highest
mate.
target on both sides. That might be done. Not with my luck, but who knows.
Armor won't save him.
Okay, and done.
You've got stones, wench!
Olga Blackhand's taken on new swabbies. What do you say?
Company! Forward march!
Useless.
Gods are blowing fair winds today.
Yeah. Not gonna happen. Or
You wanna pass, you gotta pay. Can't let you through elseways.
maybe.
Lyria!
Nah, not gonna happen. Damn it. So close. Okay. Now at least we know what we're doing. He's attacking the highest card no matter what. So we need to throw very low cards at first. I don't need you. Don't really need you. Oh, come on. Okay, ish. Need low card. It's running it. Oh, come on.
Reynard, what the devil? Sea Raiders here!
Oh, what are you? So this means power because we... Okay. Well, no. No. Can I unpick? Damn it. No, that is a waste of a card.
Let us put our steel to the test.
I've got nothing lower than 4. Okay.
Honourable is to your command.
He's gonna... Yep.
Ariel's been chosen. The gods speak to him.
6. Not gonna risk it just yet.
Honourable servant.
Good, now we can put these guys. You come here.
We'll ransack your temples! Wipe ourselves on your vestments!
Yeah, sure. Now I'm gonna put you.
Left, right, left, right.
No.
I'm coming.
Okay, still got that.
Ha!
And still 6, 7, 7, 7. Still need to make a play. Maybe I should do the cube back.
Got a bad case of rollers back.
Okay, let's put you again.
Again and again and again.
And let's fire. Well, that was useless. Oh, okay.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
How about that?
Discipline shall bring us victory!
Another one. Alright.
Left, right, left, right.
Oh, yeah, okay, bye-bye.
You've got stones, wench!
You've sailed into troubled waters, mate.
This harvest, we'll be reaping black-clad heads. Lyria!
I didn't give you much.
Olga Blackhand's taking on new swabbies. What do you say?
I say we're gonna lose this one again.
Ha!
Or maybe not. Yeah, probably will.
One boat, I need.
You wanna pass, you gotta pay. Can't let you through elseways.
Give me a target.
Yeah. Damn it. Wait, what? Okay.
The Skelligers fought hard, fought bravely, brought mayhem. Yet the Queen's ordered, disciplined force won the day. The islanders seemed entirely undismayed at their defeat. A trait of theirs, I must admit, I've ever admired.
Well, you're right scrappy for landlubbers. Lippy Goodman applauds you for your pluck, Queen. When we sup, me and the lads will drink your health.
I have no idea how did I win that battle. Okay, card acquired. The card has been added to your army. What does it do? Punish others, stop the scaling. Oh yeah, sure.
That we shall yet see, sir. We must know something first. What brings you this far inland? What drove you from the sea?
Meve asked, crossing her arms.
Ha! What always drives us? Looting and pillaging. The coast's been clean since long, so we set our longships up the Yaruga for gold and glory!
Amusing. I always assumed you to be honourable folk.
And who dares to claim elsewise?
Your very actions do so. You've attacked a land preoccupied, a land already at war with invaders, but I suppose it makes sense. You've ever feared to attack Imperials?
The Queen prodded gently.
What did you say, wench?
Goodmund had quickly turned red with rage.
I'll prove just how wrong you are, I will! Why, we'll be drinking mead from Nilfgaardian helmets for sundown! Follow me, lads!
Meve smiled as she watched the islanders gather their gear and prepare to march. She doubted not in the least that Goodmund would honour his pledge.
Smart move. Okay, loot. Loot. More loot. No. Okay, some wood. Here, more
Here.
loot. Oh, wait, what? You started to say something. Damn it. Wait, oh. Don't a moment. Oh, what is that? Force 2 units to tool? Transfer damage unit into a bird. That's cool. Bye-bye. Come in. Can I put that order? No. How come I got less? Oh, too much. Okay, let's try to fight a golem. Probably a bad idea. Oh god. Going to the regions, a mage by the name of Cornelius the White once lived in Cridam. Following a conflict with town elders, he was forced to escape with haste. Before fleeing, however, he hid his entire fortune in nearby caverns, where other residents would seek the treasure themselves. He dared not leave it without a guardian. Eliminate all foes. Okay. So that's basically a regular battle, but a short one, I guess. That's the only special rule. What is that? A boulder. If there are 3 or more copies of this unit, combine them into a lesser Tau. Cool. No idea what that means. The settings to the right and boost self by its power. If it's an artifact, boost self by the current power instead. Okay, I guess. Wait.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Nothing happens. I don't get it.
Arbalist to your command.
Wait, what? Oh. Okay. I wonder if I move them.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
That counts? Oh, cool.
Armor won't say.
If there are 3 or more lesser Del, combine them into Del. Okay. My turn.
Oh, I'd be ashamed to let this continue waste.
Cool. What the hell was that? Do it again.
I only loot corpses, except sometimes they're quite fresh.
The 2 turns destroyed all enemies. Oh wow. I hope that worked. Shit, that is the easiest puzzle battle I ever had. Okay, card acquired. Discard Marana Runestone. To check what the hell that does. Heal or LS and boost them by 2. Yeah, but I kinda like that or decoy and the elephant soup onion. No. Gotta leave those 2. But I think I'm going the wrong way. Lost treasure. I missed up garrison here. Need to go to the garrison first. Yeah, then we'll go to the city. If I did not miss anything in the farm. Probably did. Let's go to the garrison. Hello! Hello? No, that's it, it's just that. I had like some kind of a mission here or something. Okay, let's go to the town. So we got a crazy something here and a point of interest over there. What the hell is that? Scouts. Do you wish to scout the reveal more? Yes! Oh wow! Huh! Interesting. Can I get more scouts? Okay, I'm just wasting money. See what's going on here.
The Nilfgaardian invasion necessitated certain steps. Niamh had dispatched scrolls to her garrison commanders, based upon which they were to announce general musters. She'd hoped that by the time she reached Crydam, fresh recruits would be waiting to join her growing force. Alas, the commander of this fort, one Sergeant Griggs, had only bad news.
Your Majesty, I've not the numbers to man the walls even. The call to arms brings few new recruits and more men desert each day. Folk are terrified something awful. They don't believe in victory.
Deserters. Okay, so we can give them money, which is no. Like, press them or convince them. Let's try to convince
They
them.
don't believe in victory?
The Queen rose from behind the table, toppling her chair.
Then let them hear how I smashed the Blacklads at Dravograd.
Quick as can be, the commander gathered all Crydam's inhabitants in the central square. Niamh stepped out in front of the crowd and recounted her most recent victory. The folk of Crydam listened with bated breath.
And so, we must stand together. Fight, arm in arm. Be a wall against which black-clad hordes will be dashed.
Dashed.
The townsfolk responded with thunderous applause, yet enthusiasm is rarely long-lived. That born of Niamh's fiery words had dispersed after but a few days. No new volunteers joined the garrison, and the townsfolk hid from Sergeant Griggs to avoid being pressed into service. Neither the town's nor the Queen's own company were reinforced, and Niamh left Crydam angry as a wasp.
Well, not always making the right decisions, I guess. Wait. Take that. What is nice?
A contract. On a monster.
Ooh!
Interesting.
We're gonna meet a witcher. I hope. I really do hope we're gonna meet a Witcher. I don't care if it's Geralt or not. Any Witcher. Because we saw monsters. We saw... like a lot of monsters.
Milady.
Not milady.
What's wrong at Abbott's Ravine? I heard whinnies and screams at first. How all's gone silent.
Can I talk with the blacksmith? No.
Why ever do the gods punish us so? To be cast out by Nilfgaard, and now to face beasts. Night on the High Road, a day afore last, claimed the beasts called a girly Cora or some such. Milady, something's wrong at Abbott's Ravine.
The hell is an Abbott's Ravine? Oh, okay, that's probably it. Oh, wait. Okay, that's a forktail. Let's try it. Oh, it's a wyvern. The wyvern that prowled the fields of Forgate was first spotted by Milik, a local half-wit. He'd been busy carrying obscene words into the bridge stump by the roadside then, when the Draconite suddenly pierced the clouds above him after hastily and ineffectually cleaning his soiled trousers with farn lift. He rushed into the village to warn the others of the vicious beast's presence. We need to kill the wyvern, and if there are no cows left, okay, and save the cows. So we're saving the cows. Some people save the princess from the dragon. We're saving cows. Okay, so I guess each 2 turn consume a random cow. Yeah. So we need to put you, and then we need to put you, bye bye, and then we need to put you.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
Put you down. Oh, hold on, you're getting more health when you do that. That's not stated in the brochure. Damn it.
Armor won't say.
Discipline shall bring us victory!
That's it. That's all I can do. Hey! I'm getting good at this! Achievement unlock. Ooh, few rare might exist for a man who has lost his youthful vigor. Remedy, sorry. The recommended solution is simple mixture of raw dragon egg, a sprinkle of sugar, and a splash of pepper or vodka. That's probably disgusting. Should no dragon eggs be readily available, instead boil the liver of a cockatrix after first massaging in a blend of Zarkanian spices. I will keep that in mind. Cool, is that what the dragon you were talking about? Where are they?
Night on the High Road, a day afore last,
Huh.
claimed the beasts called a girly Cora or something.
Apparently not. Yeah, I came through here, yeah. Okay. Who are you? Who are you? What, you got loot? Yes, one piece of a card. Ooh, this card is complete. You can find it in content. Restore all enemy units to their base power. Oh, it's kinda good, but I don't really need to use it. Okay, where are we at? Here. We need to go up to the point of interest. I really want to meet a witcher. Well, something horrible happened here. Who are you? Okay, ready. The hovel reset a peasant by the name of Bogan has a word for you. He claims he saw something under cover of the night, buried some sort of treasure near the orchard. Okay. So, tent, axe, trees. If you're shitting me, I will kill you. There's a cave down there. Stop arguing.
As Meave and company traversed the ruddy meadows, strident voices reached their ears.
I beg your pardon. I've heard enough. A duel. I challenge you to a duel.
A duel? Nonsense. I'd sooner lay you across my lap and give your arse a thorough flailing, you scoundrel.
The Queen approached the arguing parties. Two nobles, Lords Cartwright and Mansfield. Quickly she ascertained they were up in arms over ownership of an orchard lying between their estates. Assisting both nobles, their kinsmen, armed to the teeth, prepared to leap at each other and crush heads. Upon spotting Meave, the lords lowered their voices, bowed and presented themselves. Yet they could not keep their ire fettered long, and were soon casting aspersions again.
Your Grace, Mansfield has seized it. No, stolen my land. Land that has been in my family for generations.
It is my recompense for your reckless deeds. To burn down me mill in Furchin for a bit of sawdust in your flour? Well, I never.
A bit? Oh, let me at him. Farmhand's taken ill, cook's feverish, all from that manure. You are a fraud, sir. A fraud and a thief.
Though she faced the not at all trifling matter of the Nilfgaardian invasion, Meave agreed to settle the dispute. Reynard, who knew the history of every Lyrian and Rivian family 7 generations back, served as her advisor.
No doubt I would find for the Cartwrights. They are in the right here, as regards the title to the land. Yet your Grace must consider, the Mansfields have ever served the crown and never delayed payment of tribute, whereas the Cartwrights are litigious charlatans who owe the royal treasury thousands, many thousands.
Decisions. Divided? No. Well, he's paying his due, he's a good citizen.
The orchard must go to the vassal unburdened by debt. This is what I prefer,
said Meave.
Thus I declare it Mansfield's.
But the law clearly says...
I am the law, Cartwright.
Lord Cartwright moved to debate the matter further, but a snort from Reynard reminded him he stood before his liege. Mansfield, content, made an ample contribution to bolster Meave's force and the realm's defence.
Good job. Okay, now that's settled. That was a point of interest. Seriously? Maybe it's here, yeah. Congratulations! You can use this avatar in the Gwent multiplayer card game. Thank you. Thank you very much. Can I get here? No. So you were not lying. We're gonna be staying alive. The wrong way. Across the bridge. Ooh.
On their way to the capital, Neve and company happened one fine day upon a lone rider. Had I been at her side, I would immediately have recognized his passionate gaze and altogether chivalrous mien.
Identify yourself, sir, and your intent.
Ake of Denel I am dubbed, and my design I never conceal. The good book says the world is a garden which the gods once conferred upon man, and we men have this garden neglected. In consequence, all manner of filth has made its lair here. Drowners, ghouls, and other kobolds. I have sworn ne'er to rest until the day when, with the gods' help, I have rid the world of these beasts and pests. I wander all lands, seeking out evil and facing it in mortal combat.
Who do we spy? A knight-errant?
Knight-errant?
Just as likely a madman. How goes your hunt? Caught the trail of any monster?
Monster? Too fair a term by far. An exceptionally vile worm has made its lair in nearby caverns. It is said to be the very distillation of filth. A slither in horror. A mélange of the macabre.
Okay.
Its head, that of a wild cat of Ophir. Its maw full of spiked teeth. The wings of a bat it is said to have. The tail of a scorpion, and from it a thick venom drips. Learned men call this variety a manticore, or mardiacore.
Oh, that's kind of dangerous.
Perhaps it will be most prudent, then, to send for a witcher.
Yes, send for a witcher, exactly.
A witcher? Soulless automatons they are, all, feeding on common folks' fears. What they demand gold to do, I perform without demand of any coin.
Sir Ake, far be it from me to discourage you. Your endeavour is noble, no doubt, but from what I have heard, manticores are exceedingly dangerous beasts.
To defeat this filth alone could be a difficult task, I'll not deny. Yet try it I must, for it is what I have sworn before the gods.
We will help you.
We shall help you find and fight the manticore, provided you then pledge to help us fight an even fiercer and filthier beast.
Of course, my lady. Yet what manner of horror is it? A viper? A griffin? A drake of some rare form?
Were it only. 'Tis a beast of 1,000 heads, covered in black armour, its fire consuming whole villages.
Noble lady, I know bestiaries only in parts, yet I've seen some of the world, and never have I heard of such a terror.
You need but look about you, and spot Nilfgaard's legions.
You've got nothing to say.
Devastating. But you must forgive me, your grace. This struggle between realms is not one to which I can lay a hand.
We're gonna leave him alone.
If such is your view, I shall not insist. The care you show for my folk I greatly appreciate, Sir Ake of Denel. Godspeed.
And to you, your majesty.
Alright. Next time, we're gonna go find that manticore if he's actually real, and hopefully find ourselves a witcher. Really want to see how they did a witcher in this game. But thank you for tuning in, and hopefully see you in the next episode, which I'm trying to do 2 episodes a week with kind of stressful situations and time limits, more correctly to say that. So anyway, thank you and see ya.